Sparking Zero really makes my dick jump. And I know that's very vulgar language, but it's true. A fighting game hasn't really gotten me this hype since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? And I haven't really loved a Dragon Ball game since Tenkaichi 2. I enjoyed Fighters. I did not enjoy Xenoverse. It was fun. And the best part of Xenoverse was the raid missions. If you liked playing like competitively on Xenoverse, you obviously had no friends. You grew up getting bullied, you know, you probably got wedgies every fucking Friday. Like, that's the type of person I think you are. But I really did enjoy some of the Dragon Ball fighting games, and I'm very happy to say that that feeling of being excited for a Dragon Ball game is back. Not only are we getting the Xenoverse level size roster, we're also getting the movement style of the old Dragon Ball games that I think all of us love, right? There's a reason why this format is coming back. It's because we, the fans, really fucking enjoy it. It's a good fucking format. The close, fast-paced hand-to-hand combat, but with the stylistic view of an arena fighter, right? This is what always made these games so lovable. But the main thing I'm really excited for is the what-if scenarios. It was one of my favorite parts of the Tenkaichi games, and it's back. I think everybody remembers the what-if Raditz was good situation from the old games, and just to be able to have that, Dragon Ball what-ifs are one of the most discussed things in the fandom, right? Everybody has their own narrative on like what they think the story would go down if different events happened. And to be able to play through that, to be able to get that experience again is fucking amazing. I'm very happy. Also, we can talk about the art direction too, but I don't really think that's anything special. I've always thought Dragon Ball games had a very stylistic, beautiful look no matter what they are, with the exception of Xenoverse. And Xenoverse is probably one of the most ugliest, fucking blandest games I've ever seen in my life. But you know, things like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Kakarot, right? Like, these are all beautiful looking games. They have a beautiful art style to them, and it lends a certain pleasure to the eyes depending on what game you're playing. And I think Sparking Zero is no different. I think everything about Sparking Zero looks amazing, it's beautiful, and I have yet to see like a real downside. Obviously, I haven't played it yet. I don't know what's gonna happen when people do get their hands on controllers and they're actually playing through the game, but I really do have high hope for this. This looks beautiful, and I truly think that this game will be able to have peak status if it just brings back all of the good elements from the prior games while still keeping a sort of new soul to itself, like being as a new entry to like a new title, like as a new catalog game. So I still hope that it can hold that its own weight being a Sparking Zero game and not a game being like Tenkaichi, right? I really want this to be its own thing, and I think that it can be with the right team. And the team looks stacked, right? The developers look like they really know what they're doing, and they're having a great fun time developing this game. And that's what I like to see. I don't like to have developers like, you know, fuck around with games and they're only doing it for like the cause of the bad, right? I prefer to have my developers actual fans of the franchise, fans of the series, and that looks to be the case. Look at this guy right here. Tell me he doesn't look like a fucking nerd. And that's not an offense to him. He looks like a fucking geek, and that makes me happy because that means this little nerd. Okay, let me stop. I'm kidding. But you guys know what I mean. This guy is going to start cooking. He's going to cook with this fucking game, and I can't wait to see what he does. So if this game really has the unique play styles of all the other Tenkaichi games, while bringing back like the what-if storylines and like an actual main story too, this game could have this game could have the longevity of at least 4 years, right? This could last until like the next console generation starts. With that being said, I hope to see you guys later. You should really subscribe or I will tickle your feet. You know, I will burn down your house if you don't subscribe, and I know you don't want that to happen, and I don't really want to have to tickle your feet, so you should just subscribe.